Yeah, State Senator Nathan Dahm was one of the state lawmakers who asked for the opinion that written by Attorney General Gentner Drummond dealt with, well, whether or not women should be punished or face criminal charges for inducing their own abortion. But Dahm said that was not the question he wanted to have answered. Rather, he wants to find the best way to ban medication abortions in the state of Oklahoma.
We actually requested multiple different answers to multiple different aspects, but they kind of combined it all into trying to answer one overarching question, which included that provision. But that was never my focus.
State Senator Nathan Dahm responding after Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond replied to a request for an opinion on abortion law from 6 state lawmakers.
We are protecting lives of the unborn and going after the abortionists that are causing this and facilitating this, not going after the women themselves.
Dahm says he really just wanted clarity on what could be done to ban medication abortions.
The main takeaway from this is that we will still be introducing legislation to provide further clarity, to make sure that lives of the unborn are protected, especially to prohibit those chemical abortions.
Dahm says he wants a bill that can prevent abortion drugs from being shipped into Oklahoma. Along with the opinion, the Attorney General also issued new guidance for when an abortion can be legally induced. That threshold, according to the AG, is when a physician reasonably deems that the continued pregnancy will jeopardize the woman's life. Drummond adding the woman does not need to be septic, bleeding profusely, or otherwise close to death. And we did hear from Planned Parenthood Great Plains today. They agree that there is a right in Oklahoma to have an abortion when a woman's life is at risk, but they also argue that current abortion bans get in the way of essential health care.